me, Gemini, Gemini sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Geminis. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Honeypaw, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Beryl. Thank you so much, Honeypaw, and thank you so much, Beryl. And thank you to all you Geminis for joining us today for this 2-week reading. If you're watching us on YouTube on a restream, just remember, if you don't feel like watching all the shuffling I'm about to do, you can fast forward right to the reading by using the timestamps in the video description. Okay, this is my very own... well, it's not my very own, but it's a 300-year-old formula for eau de cologne that I'm using that I've used to purify the space today. You can find the recipe and video descriptions on how to make your own version of that by using the link in this video on my YouTube channel. I don't have my words today. I don't know how I'm going to do your reading for you, but I'm going to do my very best, Gemini. Today I'm reading with this tarot, this Gulliver Tarot, brand new deck. This is my second time using this. And today are the 2 maiden voyages for this deck, so please enjoy. Let's see. I was going to tell you. Oh, yeah. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch us on Twitch without any ads simply by subscribing to us there. I'm going to be dropping these all day. That's just how it goes. The thing is the cardstock is really stiff and it's really thick, which makes for a very nice card, but I can't ripple shuffle it very comfortably, so I have to do it this way, and I suck at this. So we're just doing our best. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of merchandise. It's an affiliate store, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. Another way of supporting us is to give us a donation. You can do that on YouTube. If you're watching live, you could use a super sticker or super chat. If you're watching on a restream, you could use a super thanks. If you'd rather use our PayPal portal, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga, paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. All right, Gemini, I think I've done a decent job of mixing these up. So I'm going to give this deck a nice clean cut, and we're going to see what's in the cards for all of you gorgeous, amazing, fabulous, and lovely Geminis. We've got 2 of Wands, Tower card, and who's this? The King of Cups. Yahoo! Aren't these the sweetest, most wonderful pictures? So this is you right now. Whoa, Gemini, you're doing great. Look at you. Look at you. You are really mastering some things. You're really coming to terms with things. And this is based on a lot of things kind of blowing up in your face, many of you. And at the time when things blow up in our face, we think, oh no. But then when we look back, we think, oh, I'm so glad that happened. I am so glad that happened. You know, I can't tell you how many times I look back and I think, God, I'm so glad that tower experience happened. Can you imagine if I had all those towers still left that I was dealing with, all those towers? No, they're gone. They're gone. Those rat-infested towers are gone so that I can build something new and wonderful in their place. And that's what's happening for you. And, you know, I think you're finding an inner peace here that's depicted by this King of Cups, Gemini, that I don't think you've had in a while. And even right now, you might be hearing me say that and thinking, you don't have any idea what you're talking about, Ariel. You don't know my life. It's really chaotic. It's really scary. It's not going to be that way for long if that's true. And for some of you, it's already starting to just calm down. And it's not that the circumstances are calming down. You're calming down. You are taking control of your energy. You are taking charge of your thinking and your speech and all of those things that we talk about all the time. You're doing that, and you're becoming this spiritual master in front of everybody's eyes. And sometimes when you're in the midst of being a spiritual master, the last thing you think of is, I am such a spiritual master. We don't usually think of it like that, because the second we start thinking, I'm such a spiritual master, is usually when we stop being a spiritual master and we start. That's because we're acting like a spiritual master. But you're doing the work. You're doing the work of all of that. You're doing everything that you need to be doing to take care of your mind, to take care of your energy systems. And it's beautiful. So don't judge your life based on your recent past or even some of the stuff that's going on right now. What you want to look at is your response to those things. And aren't you doing so much better than ever? Well, your response to how things are dictates the direction of how things are to be. And so you're, like I said, you're taking charge of your energy systems. And now things are really moving in a non-chaotic direction, even though it looks maybe to some of you like there's chaos. It's only an illusion. Of course, when you're doing a demolition, it looks chaotic. But you know that's not true. You know, any interior designer knows that they got to knock down that wall and it's going to be messy while they do it, but that's just temporary because you don't want that wall there. You want that open floor plan that you've been talking about, right? And so that's what's happening. There's a whole new vista for you, Gemini, and you're in charge of it. You're in charge of it, but it's in quiet. You're in charge of it quietly, powerfully. It's wonderful. Valet de denier. So that's the page of coins. This is the 5 of cups. Yeah, it's I know you're going through it, but it's temporary. And then you've got this beautiful page of cups. This is all the good news waiting for you on the other side of this destruction. Again, don't say I want an open floor plan. And then okay, let's demolish the wall so that we can have what I want. And then say, "Oh, but that wall. Oh, it was my favorite wall." Don't do that to yourself, right? That's the Gemini thing. It's like, you don't want to do that to yourself. You want to lean into this King of Cups energy. Lean into this King of Cups energy that is the designer part of you, that knows what you want, that knows that what you're going through right now is exactly perfect for you, and that there is so much good on the other side of this wall coming down. Don't start second guessing yourself and getting attached to the things that are leaving when you know full well that those things that are leaving are not really leaving you. They're just being reorganized and reordered in a way that's going to be so much more beautiful and so much more in keeping with your own needs. Right? This page of cups is such an important card for you right now because this is you. This is you doing everything that you're doing so well with your energy. And this is the result of that. This page of cups is all of the good news coming your way. And the only way that you can receive that good news is by listening for it, opening yourself up to it, tuning your radio dial to it. And that means doing the work of calming your mind, calming your body, sitting in silence for a little bit every day. You don't have to become like one of those people that tries to meditate for hours at a time. You can do it in just a couple minutes, right? Every day, listening and feeling that peace, feeling that joy, feeling that certainty that all is well, because it is. All is well. Don't base your assumptions about your life on the wall coming down, because you know you want that wall to come down. You know you do. You know that a lot of what that wall that's coming down is responsible for a lot of your own emotional upset and conflict. So don't misunderstand it, or don't let your ego try to fool you and say, oh no, it was the wall that was good. It coming down is what's causing you the conflict. No. The wall is the thing that was standing in the way of and you know I'm talking about a symbolic wall, I hope. The wall was the thing that was standing in the way of your happiness. So now as the wall is coming down, it's time to celebrate, not say, oh no, my favorite wall, right? Now, this valet or this page of coins is talking about there's still good news about money. There's still good news about things in the physical world that have been sort of like an inkling, but you've been sort of like losing track of that good news because it's so easy to get distracted in all of the chaos of whatever this tower experience is, right? But as you calm your mind, as you commit yourself to this peace and listening to the good news, there is still good news in the practical world too. It's not just, oh, you're going to feel better and isn't that nice? The good news also extends to financial good news and good news on health, good news in general about the practical parts of your life as well as the emotional and spiritual parts of your life. And this tower experience must happen because you can't have a bunch of walls in your house and an open floor plan at the same time. You just can't. You have to have one or the other. And you've been feeling so confined and so needing to break free. So now that you're breaking free, don't make the breaking free process wrong. Celebrate it. Say, yay, I'm finally getting where I want to go. Right? And there's no reason, you don't have to push. You don't have to push into anything. You don't have to try to speed up anything. Everything is happening perfectly. In fact, it's happening rather rapidly. And it's just a matter of you recalibrating your understanding of what's happening to accept the truth. And that truth is that you, Gemini, are doing great. You look at the rubble and the dust, and your ego says, look at how horrible your life is. And you just have to just laugh at that. Just like, my life is not horrible. I'm just happy to be going through a demolition process right now. By the way, one that I've been asking for and that I'm very happy about. And I'm very proud of myself for going through this because we've got great stuff coming. So thanks for sharing. Ego, right? Don't allow yourself to put yourself down based on what the ego is trying to convince you is happening in the physical world. What's happening in the physical world is a wonderful transformation. So don't make it wrong. Celebrate it. Don't allow yourself to look at the demolition that's happening all around you and say, oh, that's horrible. Because you know it's not. You know in the depths of your being that everything is perfect, just the way it is, and that you are headed for wonderful, wonderful outcomes. And it's because of what's going on. That's part of it. So you don't want to say, oh, in spite of this tower experience, I'm going to be well. No, thank goodness for the tower experience. I wanted to get rid of that wall. I'm so glad it's gone. I know there's a lot of dust. I know there's a big cleanup ready to happen, but I'm not going to be all upset with the process. I'm going to be happy for the process because it's getting me to where I want to be. And where I want to be is right here. And so I'm just going to, this is you talking, I'm just going to sit for a few minutes each and every day, calm my mind, calm my body, and listen to the good news. I'm going to be that spiritual master that I've been working so hard to be. Right? I'm going to let that be my reality and not let myself get distracted by ego thoughts trying to make me wrong for the process of what I have to go through. And the process of what you're going through, Gemini, I want to reiterate, is a beautiful thing, even though it may not look beautiful on the surface. Just like a demolition doesn't look beautiful to anybody except for the person who knows what's coming in its place. And you know what's coming in its place, something beautiful, something gorgeous, something fabulous. So much space, so much peace, so much certainty, and money. So good for you. Let's not allow yourself to misinterpret what's going on right now, and don't get into emotional conflict over something that's actually a wonderful process for you, because it is, and you're headed in just the right direction. You're doing great. All right, Gemini, I'll be back in 2 weeks for another 2-week reading. Thank you so much for moderating to the lovely Honeypaw and to the lovely Beryl. Thank you so much, moderators. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Gemini. You're doing great. Blessed be.